Hello, welcome back to San Herrera. Today we are in episode 22, I believe. Yeah, this is 22, and today we are going to get into a lot. So I said in the last episode we were going to worry about public transport. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to work on some things when it comes to public transport, like bus routes and stuff like that. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to create some new bus routes and some new public transport options. We're also going to be going around and looking at our grades, and we're going to be detailing a little bit, making sure everything looks nice. Or at least partially. I might save that for live stream, like I said, that I'll do sometime this week. And then, so yeah, I think I'll do some detailing this week on the live stream. And then I'm going to do some residential growth because we have a large demand for it, and I'm trying to reach our next milestone so we can unlock the last tile, and then we'll purchase 81 tiles, and we can basically build anywhere we want on the map. So that'll be really cool. So I'm trying to reach that milestone soon, and I'm trying to yeah, so we're going to work on that. I'm trying to work on residential growth as well as some what do you call it? Some public transit. That's what it is. Public transit. So we're going to work on that. First things first, I would like to work on some more infrastructure over here in the downtown area that we've been working on. And there's been some significant backups over here. I got one that came all the way back to like here. I think it was because of people that were moving in. You never know, but I think that's what it was. So hopefully that will clear itself out. All right, so I think we're going to just go ahead and zone the area out the way it was over here. And we're going to do it like that. We're going to keep the same grid size that we had in that area. All right, so and I don't think that is properly. I don't think that's quite the way I wanted it to be. We're going to pause it so that it doesn't mess up. We're going to have these two sort of roads that just go at a different angle for a while, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. So we're also going to fix this road angle. And we're going to move these basketball courts. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I called eminent domain, you might say, on that building. I didn't mean to do that. So we're going to go out about that far. Good. Connect this up. And there's not a whole lot we can do in here because we're having some interesting things going on with the grid. So trying to figure out what we can do with this little area that we have, because I would like to build some more roads through here, but I don't want to have something crazy. We have like several different grids that are just meeting right here. So I think what we'll do, we'll bring this road down. And we'll connect it up right here. Yep. No, I don't like the way that looks too much. Might just connect it up straight. If it will, no, it won't let me. So could create a sort of collector couplet in here as well, like I did right there. You know, I don't mind having like kind of funky spots right here like we have, because I feel like even this is sort of realistic, so I don't mind that too much. And I kind of like this thing that we're having right here. It's sort of like a collector couplet. Basically, it's like one of these, but split into 2 roads. So what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade this. Perfect. All right, so as for any other roads we can get in here, it's going to be a little bit difficult to get this. Yeah, it's not going to work. I could bring one straight, like that maybe. Yeah, I don't mind that too much, so I think we'll do that. Good. Okay, so now we're going to look at some infrastructure for public transport. So let's get this connected up real quick. We don't want to have issues. You know, actually, it's already, we don't even need to have this power line here anymore. So real quick, let's zone this area. So we're going to put high density residential right here. Just right here, actually. Right here as well. We're going to put some low density commercial right here. Oh. Well, let me switch. Okay, there we go. All right, this ain't bad. And then right here as well. Okay, and then we're gonna have some more high density residential in here. And here as well. Now we're going to zone some offices in here, and then we're going to zone the rest as commercial and residential. So right here we're going to put offices, and right here we're going to put residential. And we forgot water again. That seems to be a running thing that we're a running theme in the last few episodes. We keep forgetting water in these new areas. Not sure why I keep forgetting. I'm just getting so caught up on the new development of these areas. I'm getting so excited about it. I'm forgetting the most important details. So I'm pretty sure we still have good school coverage. I'm gonna look at that real quick though. I'm pretty sure we're covered though, so I don't think we need it too bad. Yeah, this is still through the roof. We don't really need a new one of these. How about elementary? Yeah, elementary is still really far ahead. Okay, good. Let's see if we can move any of these though to spread it out more, because we have some that are really close to each other. That's kind of unnecessary. So another thing I wanted to do is we have this radio mast here, and this is kind of, I mean, these buildings right here are kind of defeating the whole purpose of this. And so I'm going to move this to this hill over here, which is where I think it'll do better. And we're going to get some power over there. So it's going to take quite the power line. Perfect. All right, so now this opens up a bunch of land for development as well. That opens up all this land for development. So we're going to worry about that later on. For now, we're going to keep over here. I just wanted to move that real quick. So in the future, we'll probably move that up here or even up here whenever we buy the rest of the tiles, or not buy, but whenever we use the mods to get them. So yeah, stay tuned for that when we start developing these new areas. And then right here, you know, we're going to put high density residential right here. And to accommodate for that, we're going to destroy these houses of these poor people that just moved in, or apartments, I guess, and we're going to put office. And right here, we're going to put a park, a little custom park. So we're going to make our own. So we're going to put some dirt paths in here. Okay, now let's get some trees in here, palm trees. Okay, good. Now let's get some nice bushes in here along these paths. You know, this is something I'll probably save for the live stream, so we'll work on that later on. For now, let's just at least make sure that we know that's a park. So let's see if there's any other gaps we can fill in over here. Yeah, we can fill this in. No, not office. I did not mean office. You know, I want to be careful because I think I'm going to put some right there for the school. I don't want to fill in this little weird gap that we have right here, so we're going to leave that empty. We're going to dezone this. Not even sure why we had that zone in the first place. And we'll go ahead and zone it as commercial. We're going to move this as well. We're going to finish our infrastructure for this part of town right here by completing these 2 roads right here. I think that's it now for this area. All right, so next thing we're going to work on is public transport. So we're going to open that up real quick, and we're going to do some significant work. So we're going to look at our bus lines right now. They're very whack. Some of our stops have, what's this one? Why is this not getting, oh yeah, I think this one's broken. So some of our stops have like see, this one has 468 people. That's, I think, the worst one. But these are mostly full. So that's kind of insane. Some of our other lines have some pretty crazy things going on too. So what we're going to do is we're going to just destroy or delete every line that we have. We're going to pause it so we don't have issues. All right, so okay, so let's get in here real quick. So we're going to start over here in the oldest part of town. So remember we have this thing right here that we're definitely going to use. So we'll start the line right here. So right here. And we're going to have this will be sort of this part of now. Where are we going to start this? So I want to be very smart about how we're going to do this, so that way we can maximize as much area as possible. All right, I think I have an idea. So And then we're going to bring this down here. You know, maybe we're not doing this very smart. Okay, so maybe we start from the bottom up, possibly. Okay, so I have an idea now. We're gonna start right here. And we're gonna bring it up right there. Okay, then that goes down to there. So we're gonna have this go, and then we're gonna have it come back into here. And what we're gonna call this line? So we'll call this line the, what part of town is this? So we'll call this the, you know, since it goes right by the park, we're gonna call this the San Herrera Zoo Park, San Herrera Zoo line. Okay, so it goes right in front of the, and we'll use bus. All right, and then for color, we can go, since it's by the zoo, why don't we go with like yellow? All right, so we have the bus line for that one. Okay. Now we're gonna have a bus line for, so we have this main bus line over here set up. Okay, so we're gonna bring this line right here. We're gonna follow the coast. You know, this one starts all the way over here. Okay, maybe we don't want to do it like that. So I'm having a lot of trouble here. And you know, I think we'll wait over here since we haven't really developed the transportation district. I think we'll work our way into that. So we have this zoo line set up. So I think we'll get a, yeah, we'll get a line for over here too. So we're going to start one right here. Okay, this is good. So we'll have this come right there, and then okay, that's good, I think. So this line, so we'll have this be the Parker, although this goes through Freeman as well. So all right, so let's look at our things. So this will be the Parker and Freeman, Parker Freeman line. since it goes through Parker and Freeman quite a bit, it's kind of mainly where it goes through. Over here we have Parker, and then over here we have Freeman. And then we will have, okay, let's change the color of that real quick. So why don't we also do this one to be bus, and we'll change the color to green. And we'll have another line for this side of town. So we'll go up to all right, then we're gonna have a line that goes in the opposite direction, but it still goes along the same road. And there's one thing that the City Planner Plays does, who I follow on YouTube. You should too if you like City Skylines. City Planner Plays. He basically, so sometimes he'll do two separate lines that are on the same road, and he'll do ones as clockwise and then counterclockwise. So that's what I'm trying to do there. And I might actually go and do that for all the lines. So right here, we're also going to do a line that goes up. Oh, this traffic cleared up quite a bit over here. We're gonna have this go in here. And so this line is over there. So we'll bring it up here. All right, so not sure if we necessarily need to have, yeah, we'll do counterclockwise right here. This is counterclockwise, I believe. Following the same route. Bring it right there. And okay, there's this stop light. There's a stop sign. We'll bring it up here as well. Perfect. Complete line. All right, so we have quite a few lines to go through now. So we have, which one is this? Okay. So, what do we call this one? Possibly the, we don't really have a name for this area. So how about, why don't we call this area Smith? So this will be the Smith. Let's look at which one this is. Smith. All right, Smith. All right, this one goes counterclockwise. So we'll do that the way City Planner Plays does it. Wait. And then, wait, is this? No, this is clockwise. So this is just CW. And then this is Smith CCW, counterclockwise. Perfect. Okay, then we have these other lines to go through. So this one, we'll call this one the Which one is this? This one goes on main line, the main street. And so we'll call this one the Parker Lumber, or the Lumber. We'll just call this one Industry Line. And how does that? Do we have a clockwise for this one? Oh yeah, so this will be CW, right? Yeah. And then this will be Industry Line CCW. And we spelled this wrong, so let's go ahead and change that. Oop, Industry Line. All right, good. CW. All right, I think that's all of our lines for now that we just made. Yeah, so let's go ahead and change some of these colors. So we'll do the Industry Line. We'll do this one. We'll make these all bio, or we'll make these all bus. We might change that in the future, but for now, let's just do bus. And then, you know, we'll do the Industry Line. We'll make these biofuel. Oop. Okay, biofuel. And then we will, over here for the Industry Line, we're going to do black. Okay, and that's fine. And I just realized we missed the opportunity to bring this down. Perfect. Oh wait, did I? Okay. I think that's enough for now. Any other lines we could go in here and make? We'll worry about this area later on, but for now I just wanted to get these areas finished. And yeah, I think these areas are fine with... Okay, now we're going to go in here and make some trolley lines as well, because we have not worked on trolley in a while. So we're going to go in here and look at our 2-lane tram tracks. So I'm not sure why this is on. Let's make sure our preset is on for better San Herrera. It's already... There we go. And that looks quite nice. Okay, so we have trolley tracks, and as for where we can put these, I think we're going to go in downtown. And we're going to first of all upgrade this. We're going to upgrade this street that goes right across the right down to the... Oh, no, not what I wanted to do. No, I just destroyed a bunch of those buildings. We need to go and rezone. Well, it's one of the risks you take with doing this development thing that I'm doing. Whenever you're upgrading roads, you have the chance of doing that, so you got to be really careful. No, not again. Alright, so we're going to make just a little loop right here. Alright, perfect. And then we are going to upgrade this road. Bring it all the way up here. Yes. Okay, so we're going to bring it up here to the downtown area. So we don't need to have more than one depot. Can we upgrade it underneath the bridge? Did we already upgrade it? It's already upgraded. Okay, good. All right, now let's get some lines in here for this. We'll do one from right here to here to here, 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 then back, loop around right there. And we'll do a long line that goes from here down to here. We'll do quite a few stops. So right here, here, here. We'll stop right in front of that, what is that? The metro. And then we'll come down here. And, you know, we probably need to upgrade. Shoot. Okay, make sure this is good right here as well. Bring it across. And we're going to run into the same issue, so we need to upgrade this again. Okay, perfect. And it's not connecting for some reason. Okay, I think that's fine. I'm not seeing any other issues. So let's look at our trams real quick. We can fix these line names if we want to. So what was the one we just created? Oh no, Ryan, this is we're looking at the wrong thing. So trams. We're gonna call this, which one is this? So this will be the Main Street line. And I believe this line is the one that we have going down to the beach. So this one will be the Central Business District line. Okay, now time to look at our metro. So let's get these tracks fixed in here. Okay, so now let's get this line. You know, there's not much we can do since I'm going to work on this area, so I don't really want to bring this line down here quite yet. So, but what we can do is this. So we're going to bring this line. We're going to have a so we're going to have this go a little bit farther than it does right now. So we're going to need to just no, what? Why is it? That's lame. Did not mean to do that. It's probably going to destroy those buildings. So we're going to destroy these tracks and we're going to replace these. We're actually going to need to remove these and bring them back farther. Okay, perfect. I think that's... Yeah, that's probably... Do we need this one? Yeah, I think... No, we'll have more... I think we're making this too complicated, but... You know, I guess that's fine. We'll see if this has issues, but we're going to continue this. So we're going to have another stop right here. And we're going to use the curve road tool to make a nice connection right there. Okay, and then we're going to bring this to the university as well. And this isn't going to be centered, but that's all right. That's all right. Okay, so that's fine. And, you know, we probably don't need to have two of these. So I might just remove this one. Yeah, we're going to remove it. Okay, and that's about, I think, as good as we're going to do right now. So let's go ahead and add some lines on here. So I think we're going to try the ones that we already have because we're going to completely redo this. So our, oops. So we're going to have this line come from here. It's going to come down to here, down to here, down to here, down to here. And this will be the Freeman line. Okay, so this will be the Freeman line. We're just going to go ahead and name that real quick. Freeman line. And I'm not sure if we can change the model of this. Yeah, we can't. Color's fine, so I'm going to go ahead and make the next line down to... So for now, we're just going to have this... We're going to have two lines. So we're going to have one that comes over here. And that comes around. And comes around here. And then it's going to come back around and connect up here. So this will be the... What is this, Main Street? Main Street line? Main Street line. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's look at that real quick. All right, and then we can change the color of this to, let's go blue. Okay, I think we're ready to resume. Is there anything else we want to look at so we don't cause issues? I don't think so. I think we're good. So I'm ready to restart. Let's see how this goes. All right, we can probably turn some of these other buildings on. We don't need to really have these off anymore. This will just increase land value over here, so that'll be good. We can turn this one on too. I don't even know why this one's off. And this one as well. And this one. And this one. The reason I had these off in the first place was because we didn't have power or electricity over here, but now we do, so I think it's fine. We can also turn this one on, which is already on, so we don't need to worry about that. So that will increase the land value over here, so we're going to look at that real quick. Our land value. So it's pretty great over here. So last thing we're going to work on in this episode, I think, because we've already gone pretty long, I believe. Not quite, actually. I think we're going to go probably twice the amount of time we've gone right now. So we're going to work on this transportation district. And before we get started on that, we're going to move this over here. And we're going to move the highway, or we're going to, sorry, not move. We're going to extend the highway and get ready for the expansion we're going to have whenever we reach our next milestone. So we're going to make sure we're using the right highway first. All right. You know, actually, let's build the railroad. Sure, let's not, because let's not actually not do that yet. I'm gonna build the railroad, and then we're gonna design the railroad tracks around the highway, which would never happen in real life, but you know, this is a game. Okay, is that lined up correctly? I don't think it is. I think it's kind of... Yeah, I don't think it's quite lined up correctly. So we're going to retry that. From this side. Perfect. I think that's better. All right, so now we're going to work on the railroad station that we're going to have here. So I think what we will do, we're going to move this right here for now. We're going to have a small road that comes in front of here. We're going to have this be a one-way road. And this is going to be like this. So it's going to be like sort of the Grand Central Station of San Herrera. And we're going to make sure we're using our curved road tool so it's not doing some funky things. Perfect. And perfect. All right, so let's bring the station over here now. Is that perfect? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's quite nice. All right, so now let's bring the train tracks. So the train tracks are going to be the hard part about this, because we're going to have the highway right here. Oop, train tracks, not metro tracks. So we got the train tracks right here. We're going to, I think this one's going to be our main one that we're going to bring all these other ones from. Why is it not letting us connect? All right, so we'll worry about that later on. We got the tracks built in. That's what we wanted to do. And now we're going to worry about this ferry thing that we were having trouble with in the last episode. So the tricky part here is going to be building this, is going to be making this straight. So we're going to have to make this be completely straight with this. So let's go ahead and use our tool for this. So the worst part is about this is that we're using the slope tool. So that's going to make it a little more difficult. And then down here, we're going to just make this completely flat. Why the heck is it doing that? All right, then we're going to come up here. Not sure why I did that weird thing right there. So actually, maybe we put the quay here, and that might help us out. The key wall. Sorry, not quay. I'm saying quay. That's not how it's pronounced. Oh, it's going to be a little bit farther out than I wanted it to be. Which isn't too bad. I mean, we could extend it out a little bit farther. Which I guess what we're going to do. So we're going to bring this out just a little bit farther. Okay, let's get the key walls. See if I can do this right. Get it in here. There we go. Let's see if it'll be any closer this time. Hopefully it will be, because this is going to be a pain if it's not. If it's not, I think we're just going to, yeah, we're just going to leave it. Oh well. It's not too bad. Or maybe it is. So actually, let's just remove these streets first. And then we'll come back and place this. See if we can get the grades to change a little bit. Oop, did not mean to use the one-way road. All right. Okay, this is looking nice. I really like how the railroad station looks. So next what we're going to do is going to look at our other transportation that we have over here. So we have this Metro intercity bus hub, and we're going to fit that in with this area. So as for what else we're going to put over here, not really sure what else we can. We could probably put some commercial along here. Not really sure what we're going to be able to put back here, because we're going to have this big interchange. So not really sure what our other options are. We'll probably wrap this road around, and I would like to have a nice container port in here for a big cargo hub. I think we're going to make this a really big pier right here, or not pier, what do you call it? Peninsula. We're going to have a massive peninsula, bigger than we already have. So, and it's going to come out pretty far, so we can make the airport in whenever the DLC comes out next month. So okay, we're going to find a way to work this in here nicely. So first we're going to grade this area because it's very steep. So let's move this real quick. And we're going to grade, and I don't know why we have it paused. We can resume it. It's already pretty graded in here. There's some pretty crazy things going on with the grade, so we're not going to worry too much about that. Metro Intercity Bus Hub. All right. Let's look at our public transport real quick, see how that's going. So we're kind of low compared to where we were last time. At least on residents. I didn't actually keep track of all the other ones. So we have about 500, 400 on our whatever bus or not tram and our trolley and our metro, and then we have about 800 on our bus. And speaking of taxis, let's go and add some more taxi depots in here. I think we already have one over here. Yeah, we have one right there, I believe. Is that a taxi depot? Yeah. And we'll put another one over here. And we'll put another one. Okay, we just leveled up our campus. We lost 170 students, gained 3 academic works, and okay, not really much else. We lost some people, and we need to get water there in a second. So let's put, yeah, we already have a taxi depot here. So let's get this this place water real quick. We just need to bring a small pipe through here. Okay. So I think that's good on public transport. We'll come back and detail this area quite a bit later on. Like I said in the live stream, we'll do that. And so we're not going to worry about too much. We're not going to worry about that too much right now. One thing we can do right now is we might as well get some nice trees in here. In this little collector that we made. There's no point in waiting. We can do this right now. It's not too hard. So one thing I wish the game would allow you to do is have just taller buildings like these ones that you can zone, because I think it's kind of sad and maybe even unrealistic that you can't do that with zoning buildings, especially if you don't have any of the DLC. Because if you don't have any of the DLC, then this is about as tall as you can get right here, and that's only like what, a third of like this one right here, the tallest one we have with the DLC. So if you didn't have that, it'd be kind of sad. And one thing I just noticed is we did not upgrade the road fully right here, so let's get that taken care of. Alright, so these buildings are leveling up now. They're getting quite tall, and I'm proud of them. We can upgrade or set that as historical. That's an office building? I swear that's not an office building. I thought this was a residential office, or a residential building, sorry. I'm having a hard time believing this is office. I really thought that was residential. Well, I guess I was wrong about that. That's interesting. It kind of looks like commercial too. So, I guess it is what it is. Alright, so we are having large demand for residential again, so we're going to take care of that real quick. We're just going to add a little bit of residential development, and we're having some issues over here with police. So that's not good. So let's look at that real quick. It's interesting because we have... Why is this... It's a basketball court. How is the crime rate high there? It's a basketball court, for crying out loud. And we're seeing some traffic backups again, like I said earlier. Yeah, not as bad. It's still not all the way back here, but it's pretty significant. Okay, so for residential development, we're going to develop right here. We're going to develop this all as residential. And then right here we're going to do high density commercial and high density office, or just office, I guess, because it's not really low density. Doesn't really have a density, it's all the same. Then we're going to put some offices in here. All right, as for where else we can zone commercial or residential, let's speed this up. We don't really need to have it slowed down. We'll zone some. Do we already have our pipe? Yeah, we don't have our pipes in here yet. Let's get these in here. And I think we'll start zoning this area. So I did this off camera. I rearranged the road system over here to make it look better. So you can go ahead and do that if you're following along in game, which I doubt anybody is at the moment. I don't seem to have very many followers. All right, so good. Let's get this zoned as high density residential along the, so we're going to do, you know, let's not worry about this too far. We don't really have high demand. We'll worry about this later on. We're not going to develop this area quite yet. So I'm really liking how this area is completely filled in now. I think that looks really nice. I'm very proud of how the city's turning out. It's gorgeous. We're going to move all these buildings away from here for now. We're going to have the resort hotel probably. We'll probably put that on the beach. So we're not going to keep that over here. This is a local register office. We'll put this in the downtown area. Why not? We'll put this right here. And any other buildings that we have? What's this one? Train station department store. Station department store, not train station. What is this about? Is this like a... Interesting. All right, so we have this park maintenance building. What other Japanese content creators do we have over here? District office building. We're going to put that in here as well. We have this small office building, which we're going to put in here somewhere. We're going to find a nice place for this. Doesn't seem to fit anywhere in our grid. So we're going to put it right there. No, we're going to put it somewhere right there. All right. So then we have this television station. And I would like to put this somewhere. Not quite sure where, though. So I've been looking at, so I'm taking a lot of inspiration from San Diego for this city, as I've said in the past, and I'm also looking at Dallas, Texas, for a lot of my inspiration as well. And in Dallas, Texas, there is a TV station. It's right in downtown. So I want to have that here. I'm not quite sure where though, but I do want to have it somewhere in downtown. Probably. We probably put it right here. So let's do that real quick. Why don't we put it right here next to the... We'll finish this grid. Then we're going to destroy this road right here because we're going to create a little interchange there in the future, probably. All right, traffic's cleared up pretty good right there. And we're having high demand for residential again. So I think we're going to zone this area and then we'll be done with this episode. And we have this other Japanese content creator building that we forgot about. We have two of them, actually. We have the downtown hotel. We're definitely going to put this in downtown, of course. And then we have this city office building. We're going to place this. All right, you know what? We're going to put some residential or some commercial in here. Sorry, commercial in here. Is this part of our district that we had? Oh no, we don't have a district for this area. So we probably should, and we're going to pause it. I'm not sure why this isn't part of it. But you know, actually I just realized that having this takes away our high rises that we have. Oh dang it, I didn't realize that. So we can't have high rises over here actually, so we're going to take that off of this. Oh, it's already on there. Never mind. Oh, you know, I like this building. They won't be able to turn it to high rises if we have the modern city center on, which is fine, I guess. If I make it historical, will it disappear? Will it disappear if I make it historical? Maybe it won't disappear if I make it historical. I like the skyscraper. Or not skyscraper, but just high rise. Alright, so let's get this zoned. Please stay, please stay, please stay. I don't want you to leave. Please stay, please. Please stay. I'm begging you. I like you a lot. Ah. We lost it. Alright, that's fine, I guess. There's nothing we could have done about it. Alright, so now let's finish this area so we can end the episode. I'm glad that traffic cleared up on Main Street. Oop, we have a grid size that's too big, I believe, or something. Because this is not even. Oh yeah, we do, which is fine. It's interesting to have those, it's good to have those unique spots in the grid sometimes. Alright, now we're going to have we're going to zone some residential in here. And you know, we're going to zone office along here so we don't have issues with noise pollution. And let's get water in here before we forget again. Alright, so we're starting to see downtown take shape. You know, it's really exciting to see this. I'm very excited to see how this turns out. So we're going to reach our milestone pretty soon. I'm very excited to see that as well. And, you know, we're going to buy the next tile. We're going to purchase, or we're going to buy the 81 tiles, and I'm very excited to see where the city goes from there. So we're going to call it an episode here pretty soon after this area develops. And actually, you know, one thing I forgot in the last episode was our post office. So we're going to get this somewhere in downtown probably. We're going to get this. Why don't we put this like right. Well, we'll put it right here. And we're getting $44,000 a week. So our income is insane right now, which is very cool. I'm very excited to see how our budget grows and over time. We're going really fast right now as a city, so we're gonna put the high rise, or yeah, we're gonna put high rise ban over here because I don't want to see high rises over here. I don't think it's necessarily a proper. I think this area is far enough out of the main. You know what? Actually, I might let the high rise ban just be over here, or I might just let high rises develop. If they're only going to be about that tall anyway. How tall are the high rises? Are they just this tall? Is this as tall as they get? If that's all as tall as they get, then I guess it's fine. So we'll let that go. I like some of these other offices though. These first level ones aren't bad. So we'll keep some of these, and we forgot to finish our grid in here. Oh no, we didn't. We're just gonna make that a interchange. So we're gonna leave some area open for the interchange that we're gonna build in the future. And we're seeing traffic again as more people move in. So you know what else we're gonna do that I forgot about? We're going to zone this area as well. You know, I said I'll leave this area open for a park, so I think we'll do that. Maybe in the future we might develop it if I don't end up doing that, but for now I think we're going to leave that as a park. There's no reason to not do that. Okay, now let's develop this area with some commercial buildings. High density. We're going to fill in this entire area right here with high density residential, commercial. And this is starting to look gorgeous. I'm very excited to see how this area turns out. Okay. So we're at roughly 70,000 people right now, and the city is growing. We have downtown mostly developed now, at least on this side. So hopefully this week, sometime, maybe tomorrow, I'll do a live stream. Or actually, I'm not even sure when I'm going to upload this video. So probably after I upload this video, I'll do a live stream. So if I upload this on Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll do it on Wednesday or Thursday. All right, well, this has been fun. Thank you for joining me in today's episode. We got a lot done. We worked on public transport. Let's check on that real quick, see how that's doing. So we added some new bus lines. Ooh, yeah, this is going up a lot. So we added some new bus lines, some metro lines, and some new trolley lines, and our riding is up great. So let's look at this real quick. Are we having some issues with stops? Yeah, we are. Yeah, especially over here. So we can just crank this up to 20 vehicles. We'll do 22, 23. That's not bad. All right, so now let's look at our other lines. So this one has... Let's go to our one with the most passengers. So we're going to look at this one again. This one we already looked at. All right, so 160. We'll increase... We'll go to 12. That's good. We'll look at this one. Yeah, we're going to increase this to like 25. And we'll go to 30 because we have some insane backups over here. All right, so then we also have our trolley lines. Let's look at these. We can just look at these from the road. All right, well that's not bad, I guess. I can look at these off camera, off of an episode. So thank you for joining me. We'll definitely do a live stream sometime this week, if not next week, and I will see you guys in the next one. N.J.H is out.